2025 is coming to an end. So now's a great time to look back on the year and talk about our highlights and what's to come next year in the year of 2026.
All right.
Hey, he comes and joins for one YouTube video and suddenly he's in charge. I'm gonna go out there and say my watch of the year is this.
I think Monaco was, in terms of experience and activity that we did this year, was the crowning jewel.
This is getting added to the personal collection. So the 5712-1A discontinued Nautilus in steel with the blue dial, moon phase. This has always been on Shane's hit list, and now with the FP Jaune moving out of the collection, probably represented a bit better value at pretty similar price point to the Elegante. Obviously, you know, beautiful grail watch. So yeah, this is going to be on the wrist for a little bit for him. And then we'll see if it remains in the personal collection or whether it ends up getting sold down the track somewhere. But for now, very happy for him.
I want to see if you can try to get me a day-date with the diamond pavers.
Yeah, in the yellow gold.
I just saw one at Rolex with the diamond bezel and it's a little bit too much.
Yeah.
Just a fluted bezel, diamond pavers and diamond baguettes.
Yeah, no worries. And did that need to be new or you're open to used?
Brand new, please.
Alright, brand new 2025, yeah? Like
this year. 24, 25. As long as it hasn't been worn, man. I just feel a bit funny about it.
Not a problem. Let me put some feelers out and I'll come back to you.
Yeah, nice. That's good.
Shane's back in.
I'm back. Oh, that's perfect.
Deep Sea sold.
Well done. Good job.
Deep Sea James Cameron is sold. So we've got a watch up for about 30k, a GMT Master 2. Beautiful watch, two-tone root beer, super popular watch. Chrono 24 offer. Guys negotiating hard. $15,000 offer. Absolute waste of time. You can negotiate within reason. Some pieces we've got a bit of room on. Maybe we can move a couple of $100. Half price is just like, I don't know. They've got rocks in their head.
Wishing for Christmas miracle.
Yeah, Christmas miracle.
Can't hold it against them.
It's not like Bali, is it?
Even then, I don't think you can get a 50% discount.
But he was surprised.
Yeah.
Really?
You've never seen my dad haggle.
Oh.
Just checking the accuracy of the watch, keeping 2 seconds a day. So it's in factory spec. Pretty good. Never doubted Patek, but just have to be sure. Lunchtime now.
Supposed to make eye contact.
Again, the double eye contact. Oh my god, this is what I think is the margin to operate on. I literally thought that was what the case was. Alright.
Anyway, 2025 is coming to an end. So we thought now's a great time to look back on the year and talk about our highlights, what we enjoyed about the year, and what's to come next year in the year of 2026.
Year review.
This is the year that we started on YouTube with the vlogs. So all of you guys that are watching this now, we got started early in the year and we've seen some great success. We've cracked 1,000 subscriber mark, which is excellent.
Yeah, oh man, I can't believe we've actually done 1,000 subscribers. I mean, for some people it might look like slow growth, but for me, I think that's just astronomical, right?
Yeah.
1,000 people following along, watching what we do. So thank you all for your support.
Yeah, we put a lot of effort into these vlogs and these videos, and we've seen some really good support in the comments and also people mentioning them to us.
Well, yeah. That actually like really blows my mind is the amount of times that you get recognized at random places. When you were at a basketball game in Sydney, who was playing?
Yeah, so it was the Sydney Kings versus the Cairns Taipans.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was down near courtside and just walking out, just some guy stopped me. So if you're watching this, hey, nice to say hi to you. So that's a great highlight of the year.
I was in an Uber the other day and the Uber driver, he was wearing a two-tone black dial Submariner. Nice watch. And he's like, yeah, I know you boys are the Smiling Second. I was like, wow. But shout out to you as well if you're watching.
And on the topic of YouTube, obviously we've made a lot of videos. Highlights for me, definitely Monaco. I think that was an incredible experience.
Yeah, no, I have to agree. I think Monaco was in terms of experience and activity that we did this year, was the crowning jewel.
Yeah, and I think that trip as a whole, obviously split over 2 videos, but first Geneva and then into Monaco, meeting FP Jean.
Yep.
Just crazy.
Yeah, man, FP Jean, I mean, the person and the brand have been a big part of our 2025 for sure. Meeting him in person, going and having a look at the Patek Museum in Geneva as well was great. And just going to the birthplace of Swiss watch and see what it's all about was a great event. But Monaco.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was great to see that people really enjoyed that video as well. So it wasn't just us that, put the content out there and people loved it. So definitely for next year, we're going to have to do some more F1 stuff. So stay tuned.
And I have to credit to you, I mean, the guts to go and interview people. Maybe there was a little bit of liquid courage, but that I think people love that. I personally just love to see these people's stories. Next year, we're going to do something similar.
Yeah.
But a bit more closer to home.
Yeah, for sure. So that's something to look forward to. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe down below because we've got some big things planned for 2026.
The other thing that did really well this year was your interview with Isaac Heaney at the Brownlows. Shout out to Isaac Heaney.
Million views, baby.
Oh shit, is that our first million view?
I mean, like across all 3.
Yeah, that would be our first, oh, maybe some of the Monaco stuff.
The Nigerian.
He was
Angola. He was from Angola.
Yeah, we got actually a few viral clips. So we had the Isaac Heaney interview for sure. We had the Monaco interview with the captain, as well as with those 2 boys.
Yep.
With the RM and the Day. The fake Nautilus at the races also went viral.
That did really well.
That went over 300,000 on Instagram. It has been great making content, and obviously we love it. And it just, it's great to also look back and come and kind of watch some of those videos, especially that, Monaco has been a while ago now. Watched the video about 2 weeks ago and felt a little war in my heart and felt the same emotions and the same excitement that we did then. But other than that, we did buy and sell a lot of timepieces this year.
One of the craziest pieces that we bought and sold, and we ended up actually keeping it in the personal collection, is the RM 7201, a piece that's been in the collection now for quite a while. Everyone's obviously quite familiar with it.
I think while we're just talking about Richard Mille, I might say that we had a really close near miss with RM, a Rafa, quite an expensive watch, a 3502. That looks to maybe have had a real movement but a fake case.
Yep.
So, could have been out $200,000-$300,000 on that watch.
Yeah, I mean, the process is you have to be really nimble on your toes, right? Things change, systems have to be swapped. Happy to say that I think we've been pretty flexible in our business model and we've, just rose to the occasion and have continued to pump and deliver good pieces to clients.
Beyond that, we also saw a shifting watch market from the start of the year to now, and we've actually seen the prices go up quite significantly on Patek and FP Journe specifically.
Recently, I sold my FP Journe Elegante. I picked it up, I think it was actually towards the tail end of 2024. I bought that piece and sold it for a great margin because the market was absolutely pumping. And that watch, I think we sold for 150,000-ish. And it was a quartz movement. It's a quartz movement. And when you get into that price point, that's almost a 1-for-1 swap with my newest acquisition to the personal collection. It's a 5712 stainless steel Nautilus, discontinued with the moon phase and calendar. And I think who can go wrong with a Nautilus?
Yeah.
So I love the FP Journe, super low-key watch, but now I think the value has transitioned where I reckon swapping an FP Journe into this is the move.
We've sold actually a bunch of these. We've sold heaps and heaps of these. And every time they come through the door, Shane always has a little bit of a thought, is now the right time to buy it? Yes, no. But now it's landed firmly in the personal collection.
I think more and more in 2025, we've gone back to the original sort of ethos of the business, or the reason the business got started, which is just to wear nice watches. And so we're more and more probably getting high off our own supply a little bit, keeping a lot of stuff for ourselves in our own collection. So, we're just as big avid watch collectors as some of you guys out there. And definitely in the early days, it didn't make commercial sense to keep these pieces. There was a lot of money tied up. But now with things going the way that they're going, able to keep a few things in the collection. And so that's been an amazing blessing in 2025.
Yeah, and while we're on the topic of personal pieces that we picked up, I've actually picked up 2 personals this year as well.
Yes, you did.
And it actually is my watch of the year. I'm going to go out there and say it now. My watch of the year is this, what's on my wrist. It is the Patek Philippe Aquanaut, the 5167A, but with the special sauce, the Tiffany & Co. on the dial with the original box, the original papers, and the original purchase receipt from Tiffany & Co., which I picked up earlier this year. And thankfully, given that uplift in the Patek market, this was bought towards the start of the year. This is actually worth significantly more than what I paid for it. So, you know, you can always put a smile in your dial when you're enjoying wearing it, and it's also making you a couple of dollars in the background.
Yeah. Well, it's funny now because we've always been so discordant with the watches we wear, right? Wearing like FP Journe, a few other pieces, Vacheron and stuff that I like to like. You're a Patek man, but now we both got the Pateks, so we're matching up again, which is nice. And
the most recent addition to the personal collection is kind of the chalk and cheese, the opposite to this watch, which is the Rolex Day-Date 36 in rose gold, but with that off-catalog factory carousel mother of pearl and diamond dial. So absolute stunner watch. It's one of those things that when it comes up, you see it, you're never going to see it again, really.
I mean, like the fact that they did that sort of guilloche type pattern on the mother of pearl and engraved it, I didn't even know Rolex did that. So when I saw that, I was like, wow, that is special. And that's like reminiscent of something Grand Seiko or something would do, and people will go crazy over their dial. So that's Rolex stepping up the game.
And you can see, like for me, I'm seeing the mother of pearl is becoming extremely popular, you know, both with Rolex reintroducing it into the Daytona with the diamond bezel variations, but also the mother of pearl FP Journes are just going crazy.
Oh yeah, absolutely crazy. Mother of pearl FP Journe. FP Journe would have been the brand of the year in terms of, you know, collective value, price appreciation, and recognition. So, you know, for all you guys out there with Journes, I think now is a good time that if you want to move it along, you might realize some massive upsides. I mean, can't speak to the future, but they've been performing absolutely fantastically.
And also, if there are any Journe collectors out there, you know, kind of this modern hype stuff, we think that, you know, the market might be pretty high, good time to move it along. But we do have some people looking for some earlier Journes, some of the brass movement Journes. So if anyone's got them out there, shoot us a message and we'll try to get a deal done because, you know, great pieces and we're always buying.
Yeah, 100% a seller's market.
Now, while we've touched over our favorite watches and additions to the personal collection, we have also bought and sold a lot of watches, right? And some of those are extremely high priced pieces. What has been the favorite Patek that we've bought and sold for you this year?
Have to be the factory Nautilus, baguette diamond set bezel, green dial, piece for the kings, I reckon. That's an epic piece. And another piece that was for a very long time just something that I had on the phone as a photo that I never thought I'd actually have in the flesh, let alone transact it. So yeah, that was a big, beautiful piece for me. How about for you?
I've really liked, in terms of the Patek, the dress watches that we've done this year. So we've done quite a few 5270 piece of the perpetual calendar chronographs. We've also done the perpetual calendar split second chronograph.
Yes.
Which was an absolutely beautiful watch. The white gold green dial.
That actually might be the highest retail price Patek that we've done this year.
Yeah. That would be. Near 400, high through 400,000, something like that. Yeah. That's a great piece. That's a very, very classy choice, Sean. Well done. See, I've gone for the hype beast option. You've gone for the true. Well, I tend to be the hype beast in most settings, but for this one, I had to pay homage to the history of the dress watch with Patek. And I'm going to say my close second, going back to the hype beast options, has got to be the 5990 1R that was in the personal collection for a little bit that I wore at Monaco. Great watch. Got so many great compliments. Even when we were walking around in Geneva with it, everyone loved it in all the boutiques, both through Patek, FP Journe, everywhere. So absolute hit, and that watch has also skyrocketed.
I mean, that's a great piece. I mean, for me, I feel like we get a lot of those, and so for me, it just doesn't feel as special. But it's a nice watch. It's a nice watch. But I think that's what happens when you get desensitized a bit.
There's a highlight standout piece from Rolex that recently we put up on the Instagram, which is absolute grail of grails, off catalog, Eye of the Tiger, Pave diamond bracelet, Daytona. So that is crazy piece.
Yeah. That's an incredible piece. That's another piece that you didn't think you see in person, and then lo and behold, you know, able to pick it up. And not only that, deliver it to a client who'd been looking for it for quite a long time. So that's very, very special.
Anything unique that we bought this year that you were surprised that we bought and sold? Some MB&F we sold, I think.
Yeah, we did MB&F.
We stocked a couple of Moses.
Yes.
Beautiful Moses.
Oh,
The Endeavour.
the Endeavour, that was amazing. We did get a Streamliner.
Yeah, the Streamliner was undefeated.
The Undefeated collab, yeah, that was a nice looking watch.
First pocket watch.
Out of the, yeah, we had the first pocket watch. We had, yeah, so pocket watches, Moser, Urwerk, MBNF. Roger Dubuis gets a shout out in there as well.
Double tourbillon.
Double, yeah, skeleton double fine tourbillon.
Yeah.
Hello.
The stracciatella.
Thank you. I think it's been a good year outside of the watches as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that there's been great developments on the car front,
Yep.
which
Yeah. So we obviously had the Aston, which we bought last year, and we still have the Aston at the moment. Go check out Lorbeck if you're keen to pick it up. We picked up the Huracan Performante in the orange. That car is an absolute weapon. See, there's a moment, I think there's an inflection point where you sort of attain a certain level of something and you have to pinch yourself and be like, is this really what we're doing at the moment? I think sitting in the perf and going for a drive was one of those moments for me. I was like, wow, this little hobby of ours has like really turned into something special.
And one of the greatest things about that hobby and, you know, having the Lambo now is that we get to meet more of you guys, you know? We get to take it out and about. We go to drive days between OTM, who are the major sponsor of, and the Lamborghini Club. You know, we get some really great experiences and meet very like-minded people.
The risotto with the truffle.
Oh, we're filling up this table
Alright, so
slowly
maybe
and surely.
we'll eat and then we can
I'll hop back in.
hop back in after.
Office is all quiet now. Everyone's gone.
Yeah, we're about to close for the Christmas break.
It's good. Well-deserved break. A good time.
I'll see you in 2026.
All right.
Hey, he comes and joins for one YouTube video and suddenly he's in charge.
I'm in charge. All right, perfect. So
All
we
right,
asked.
so change of venues. We're now back at the office. We had a great lunch and we put a question out there onto the Insta story about what you guys wanted to know about our year or just general questions. And so we're going to answer them for you now.
What's one watch that people think is a good investment but actually isn't?
Watches are very dependent on like what's happening in the time and the space, and also what you pay for them. But in general, I would say that, you know, Richard Mille are great watches, but the investment value on them is yet to be determined. Like, we don't know what they're going to be doing in 5-10 years time. They might stay stable, they might go up, they might go down. So everyone wants a Richard Mille, but it may not be the best investment watch.
What is a watch that you think at the moment would make a good investment piece? I think the old full gold Rolexes, full gold Daytonas, some of those are actually close to melt.
So I would say that Royal Oaks are relatively undervalued at the moment. We haven't seen the kind of uptick that we have in Patek and FP Journe. And we were expecting really big things from AP around 2022, around their 50th anniversary, and we didn't really see that big of a jump. So I still think there's quite a bit of hype there that could lead to increased prices into the future. The other one that I would say is just gem set pieces in general have been getting a little hammered in the market. So yeah, I think the gem set pieces are quite a good deal at the moment, and we've added some to the personal collection as well.
Because they're not only price point pretty good at the moment, but their production is quite a lot lower than the factory set. Oh, the non gem set pieces. So they have the scarcity as well. So I think I agree that will be a fair bit of upside on those ones.
Now that the year has come to an end, we look forward to 2026, and with that, we've got to set some goals. And I think, you know, we've got to be a bit lofty with our goals and, you know, try to be a bit ambitious, and then we can circle back this time next year and see how well we went. So obviously the first thing would be the social media. You know, we've been putting a lot of effort in, and what do you reckon a good goal for YouTube is for next year?
Well, we got to 1,000 in 1 year, which I thought was pretty quick. Let's go 5-fold.
5-fold increase.
This is a good crack.
The goal is 5K by the end of next year. So you guys could definitely help with that. So if you know anyone that likes watches or any of the stuff that we do, please recommend them to check out some of our videos, and also ask them to subscribe. The other one is Instagram.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
I reckon this year we have come up a long way, and we're getting really, really close to 10,000. Midway through the year or a bit later in the year, as we start to see them going up, we kind of were targeting 10K, but we're pretty close and I'm very happy with that. But I think we're going to go for a big jump and try to jump towards 25,000 followers by the end of the year.
Wow. All right. Well, that's going to be exciting. And we set ourselves big goals and we aim to hit them. So thank you for your support so far. And we hope to see many more of you this time next year on the other side of that camera.
Now, watch-wise, we, as mentioned, sold a lot of really great watches. But next year, I think we're going to focus on stocking some heavy hitters.
Big pieces. There's always that big number in our mind. The $1 million watch.
The $1 million watch stocked.
100% next year, we will try to have a $1 million watch on this desk stocked by us for you guys to have a look at and for one of you to buy.
Absolutely. So if you know anyone with some big boy pieces that they're looking to move, let us know because we're ready to buy. And finally, in terms of, I guess, personal other exciting things, I am going to be running my first marathon next year. So the Sydney Marathon, looking forward to it, and maybe we might do a bit of content around it as well.
That'd be great. I mean, that's amazing. Run marathons. That's not going to be something for me, I'm afraid. But yeah, good luck to you. And you've been training hard, so I'm excited to see how you perform next year. Should be good.
Well, I think that's a wrap. Time to close up the office for the year, and we'll catch you next year.
Well done.